Hey Pyromancers, Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, coming at you on Day 2 MTG as always. If Burn is your kind of deck, you are in the right place. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the draw, unfortunately. I don't love having 4 lands, but Lava Spike into Eidolon and an unknown matchup, I'm willing to keep this hand. Again, not my favorite, not the best hand, but there are some entire leagues where like I never draw Eidolon and I'm like, oh, this is brutal. Seeing it in my opening hand, having the mana to cast it early, it's nice. I will say this though, I am like preparing for all of these matchups. Oh, opponent is mulliganing to 4 cards. Okay. I mean, do what you got to do. Okay. No! 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 Oh, come on! Oh, this system is so bad. Ah. Ah. Like, I'm trying to shake that off right now. Opponent mulligans to 4. It looks like we're up against like Neobrand or something. So we're probably just going to lose on turn 2 anyway. And then we gave them 2 free turns before we had... Whatever. Just going to chill out. Okay. But this is clearly the kind of matchup where we need to go fast, because as soon as we can get our opponent down to a low enough life total, they won't be able to draw off Grizzlebrand anymore. So it looks like we're going to get lucky here, but I mean, barely. Alright, so this looks like Neobrand to me, though. I'll say that, which is not a good matchup. I do not really have the sideboard built for that matchup. Dealing them 7 here is a better option. Mostly because that puts them down to 8. Which means if they have to use a Neoform or something, they're going to take an Eidolon trigger, which means they will go down to 6, which means without some way to gain life in the first place, they can't draw cards with Grizzlebrand. So that's the reason for that. That's the reason for that. It also means I should have played the Sunbaked Canyon instead of the Sacred Foundry. I wasn't thinking that one through maybe as well as I could have. Metamorphose, yeah. So yeah, this does look like it is a yeah. It looks like Neobrand here, but maybe they're hoping to gain 15 life or whatever this turn and be able to go off still, which is possible. So they gain 7, and it is in fact Neobrand. Exiling this, okay. That's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw. Any cheap sort of spell, I mean, obviously like a Skullcrack or something would be even better, but what are you going to do? So, same idea here. I just want to put them below 7. Yeah, sorry, I put them to 7, and then anything they do after this, I can just kill them at instant speed. Trying to do the math in my head. So again, I'm going to take some significant damage here, but so now if they cast anything like a Neoform or a Metamorphose or whatever else, Now they'll go to 3, and then in response to that, I can shard volley them. So I think we got this locked up here now, but yeah, this is not a great matchup with how I've built the deck. I mean, they had to mulligan. I mean, okay, they mulliganed to 4, but we also spotted them a turn. I will say that. I don't know if Eidolon's actually good in this or not. I don't think it is. Because usually they're just winning on, like, turn... They're just going to cast an Allosaurus Rider? Yeah, I mean, okay. I guess that works. That's a really bad draw. It's a really, really bad draw. I guess we're just going to pass the turn. Because, again, I don't feel like I need to. I feel like if they cast pretty much anything except an Allosaurus Rider, I just have lethal. And I get to draw a card off the Sunbait Canyon. So... Excellent. Excellent. Maybe that was aggressive. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so this will deal them 3, this will deal them 2, and then... So yeah, if they want to counter something... If they have another way to gain life, I'm still going to lose this game. That's the crazy part. Come on, just let this resolve. Come on! Oh, yeah, okay. That's the... Oh, yeah, and then it kills the Allosaurus Rider. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, so that was a weird game of Magic. Yup. So we want paths. We want, like, any way we can interact with this deck at all, which is very limited. Very limited in how we can do that. Bone Crusher Giant seems not great. Card advantage isn't really where we want to be. 2 damage for 2 mana isn't really where we want to be. I don't think we like Searing Blaze. I guess it's good against, I don't know, that card that I can't think of the name of. Lab Maniac, if they go for that win. But, I mean, whatever. We're bringing in as much spot removal as we can here already for things that deal with, like, Grizzlebrands. So, yeah, I mean, this looks just like a normal burn deck, right? I'm not missing anything else. I'm not a huge fan of the Rift Bolt, I guess. It's kind of slow. Yeah, let's just go something like that. We don't have a lot of great interaction. We kind of have Path to Exile and Deflecting Palms for Grizzlebrands. Like, that's about it. It's really unfortunate. This hand sucks. 4 lands and none of them are, like, good interaction. Opponent mulliganed. That's nice. This hand is not great, but it's better enough, I think. A turn 1 Goblin Guide. I mean, yeah, this isn't great, but it's good enough. Hopefully our opponent has to mulligan again. They begin with 6 cards. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan for a path. I don't know, but I don't think so. Ditch the... I don't know if our life total matters. I don't think it does. Ditch the basic. Alright, so they get a green mana. Are we just going to lose on turn 0? Might happen. If we do, then it means no matter what I did for that... yeah, sure. Sure! Just have all the free things. This deck is so dumb. How does Wizards let this deck be a thing? At least they didn't use the Chancer or the Tangle mana. I guess there's that. So I'm having to tap out for this Goblin Guide, unfortunately, because it means they can just, you know, I'm not representing Pt.3 or anything next turn, so. Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, well, yeah. Here's all your mana. You've probably got some stuff you can do this turn. So, oh, okay, well. Okay. Well, I am at the point where I am just going to try and play as fast as I possibly can. What's better, suspending one of these or lava spiking? Probably suspending, considering I don't know how many turns I'm going to have left, but yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, again, I'm not a huge fan of these Rift Bolts. I'm actually a little annoyed that I'm even seeing two of them, so. What do you got? You got some at the end step? This person's probably multi-queuing. This is ridiculous. Maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe that was a legitimate thing. Maybe they wanted to draw with Waterlog Grove. Maybe they're trying to dig to find the combo. We're up. This is their turn. This is their third turn. They haven't won yet, so sure. Yeah. Okay. Allosaurus Rider. Eldritch Evolution. Draw 7. Oh, that's something I didn't think about. Okay. That's something I didn't think about. If they had to draw another 7, they would have been able to. Yeah, if I put them down to like 14 life or something. Well, okay, they got it anyway, but that's something I hadn't thought of. Was, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Da. I mean, they could just whiff. It's not impossible. Never mind. Like, this deck is dumb. Oh my god, and they even have the Noxious Revival. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I really wish I had thought more carefully about putting them down to a multiple of 7 life, because it turns out it would have mattered here. That's interesting. Okay, so that's a lesson learned. They are in fact going to go for the Laboratory Maniac win, it looks like here. Yeah. So if they had 1 less life, they wouldn't be able to draw these cards. That's really frustrating. Okay, well, we will do our best to remember that lesson. Again, I didn't see anything that would make a difference. These Rift Bolts were real bad. Was anything else going to be better? Was anything else going to have been better? I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, I keep finding these decks that I am not building the deck to beat. Keep. Turn 1 creature, Eidolon, Path to Exile available? Absolutely. This is absolutely a keep. Oh, come on. Ugh. I'm so tempted to just hold up Path to Exile because they've got this stupidity going on their first turn. In fact, it's what we're gonna do. Let's see what happens. That's not surprising. That's also not surprising. Uh-huh. Give me priority. Oh, they didn't give me priority. That's interesting. Okay, well, so how do I do this now? Do I do it right now or do I wait? I guess I do it now. Yep. Okay. Well. I mean, they might just have the ability to do it again next turn, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. And they have to discard a few cards, which I guess is nice. Leyline of Sanctity. I don't know if you need that in this matchup. I think you're best just to do your combo better. But who knows? They could run into burn players who are running Pithing Needle or something like that. It's very possible. Very possible. Alright. Let's get the 2-mana spell out of our hand. I don't know if this is any good. It's possible I should have just held up mana again, but... okay. That's nice to see. Means that it was probably a strong card against them, or at least it just... They don't have a lot of... It either means it was a strong card, or they didn't have a lot else to do. Ugh. Alright, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Okay, sure, yeah, alright. I can attack into this Allosaurus Rider. And if they block, I can kill it. Okay. Sorry, I gotta do it the other way around here. I don't think my life total matters here too much. I think they need that to sort of combo off. So I don't know. Maybe that was a poor decision, but I don't think it was. Just don't be a land. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Well, we're both trying to top deck to victory here. That's not good. That's okay, I think. I think they were trying to find... I don't know if that was smart of them to block with that Allosaurus Rider. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's a good draw. We're not quite there yet, though. If we draw a Bolt, we've got it. That looks pretty good to me. I think Pact of Negation costs 5, so they'd have to tap out. Or they could have a Shoal card. They could have a Nourishing Shoal. Well, sorry, no, because I know these are revealed from their hand, right? Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm talking out loud a lot here. Okay, yeah, so these Chancellor of the Tangles are in their opening hand. They have one non-Chancellor of the Tangle card in their hand. So it's if it's a Shoal or a Pact of Negation, then the game's not over. Hey, we got there. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This matchup is not good. I don't think blocking with the Allosaurus Rider... you know what, maybe. Like, if all they had was the two Chancellors and no way to get... no way to get another Grizzlebrand in play or something, maybe that's smart, right? They're worried to go Bolt, and then they're at a super low life total. Then they can't even use the Waterlog Groves. But, I mean, without that Path to Exile, right, they had a Grizzlebrand on turn 1, I think it was, right? And they're playing Leyline of Sanctity, apparently, which I think is unnecessary, but what are you going to do? Yeah, generally speaking, this matchup's not great. I guess the big lesson is in game 2, where I forgot to put them to a... do my best to put them to a multiple of 7 with their life total. Because I think that means they wouldn't have been able to win with the Laboratory Maniac. I guess that's the lesson from this match. Wow, still, surprised we won. So, I think we're, what, 2-1 now? I think that was round 3? Awesome, cool. Well, hey, fantastic. We got a winning record in a league. Feels like it's been a while. So this has been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, recording with Boros, Burn, and Modern. Deck still plays great. Loving those Path to Exiles. That shows why that white mana is so incredibly necessary. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you next time.